Hey Girl Tribe, so today we're going to speak about Alvin of Lagos, and this will not be my first video on Alvin of Lagos, but if you guys noticed, yesterday he posted a series of stories of how he was shamed by someone that helped him in the past, and I want to speak about that. So I'll give you a quick run through for those who haven't seen it. So basically there were in the days when he was down, there was a lady who came out to help him, with 100,000 naira. She felt his story and tried to help him stand on his feet. Now, along the line, he also in return continuously did a lot of promo videos for her, especially that we all know that his platform has grown drastically, over time. So he did that. He became friends with the family, with her children, her husband, yada yada yada. The story goes like that. Now, recently, not too long ago, he came out saying that the house he had renovated had some issues and he had to move, so he reached out to the public to help, and of course the public did what they did because, come on, we love Alvin, let's just be real. Now he's in his new place trying to set up, and he got a message from the lady that they should meet up, blah blah blah, and discuss some things. On getting to the woman's office, he was greeted by other influencers which were there, and the energy was basically hostile and stuff. Please watch the video, because she tried to use that moment to embarrass him, to belittle him, to remind him where he came from. Now, this is why I am making this video. Now, I have watched Alvin for a very long time, and we all see the growth. When it comes to Alvin, it has been a steady uprise, right? See, what I love about his page is he keeps things very transparent. He keeps things very bold, and I love that. And I love seeing people progress, right? But you see, this video is for those people that will not let you breathe. See, not everyone is born in a successful family. And a lot of us have had stories that, even me self personally, if I tell you half of the shit I have been through to get to this level in life, you'll be like, how? You see, God uses people to help you grow, because you cannot do it on your own. No matter how much you work, there's sometimes you physically need someone to help you financially to get to the next level, right? But then there's some people, someone like me, if I help you, I do it, you tell me thank you, and I move on. I would never hold what I do for you on top of your head, because I do it with my full chest, my full heart. But you see, there are a lot of winches out there that would help you, but they don't necessarily want you to grow. They just want you to owe them for the rest of your life. See, when you're real with yourself and you do something from your soul, you do it without expecting a lifetime thank you. And Alvin, I'm sorry, if you think about it, he was given some money by this lady. In return, to show appreciation, he kept doing promo videos for her, which on a regular day, let's be real, we gonna charge for that. That gonna cost you some money. And he did that so he can show that, okay, I am grateful for your help. But these people that would not let you, I've seen people in life that the only time they are happy is when they are helping you. But if you start progressing and you look like you're going somewhere in your life, they will take their time to remind you how you were nobody. And this is why at certain points in life, you would have to cut out a lot of people from your life, because they cannot move past the you of yesterday. They want to peg you as that broke, struggling individual from yesterday. The fact that you're growing irritates their demons, so they have to make you feel small all the time. And this is why I even made this video, because there was a point in the video he got a bit emotional, feeling like all he has worked for is still down to nothing. And I'm like, bro, don't do that to yourself. God uses people to raise you up, and you change every single day. The person I am today is not the person I was yesterday. And this is why I cut a lot of people out, because they do not want to accept my progress. They do not want to see where I am heading. They just want to peg you as that person who needed help and who was desperate. That's where they want to see you. And trust me, they'll do everything in their power to keep you there. Instead of you to be focusing and appreciating the growth God has given to you, you're so busy stuck, because you don't want to delete people out your life. You're so busy stuck in that lack mindset. Alvin, and I will tag you, I never tag people in videos, but I'll tag you in this one. You are not who you were 5 years ago. You're not even who you were 1 year ago. You have upgraded, and the people who love you see it and keep praising you and keep praying for you. I say secret prayers for you all the time, because if there's one person that will win, it has to be you. Do not belittle yourself and make your efforts look like nothing, because your past wants to keep reminding you that you were once nothing. But guess what? You were never nothing. You just lacked money. That's the difference. You were always somebody, and you pushed and you sweated and you walk and you do everything you have to do to survive. Do not allow people make you feel like you are ungrateful. And if it is about paying dues, honey, you have paid your dues to that lady. You have done promotional videos which would cost more than the initial money she gave you, but that's not even the point. The point that she wanted to belittle you in front of other people so that they can go back and laugh and feel special about themselves. I am so proud of you that you stood up for yourself. You see, one thing I chose not to ever do again is stay silent and let it eat me. I will serve you exactly. This is why even when people attack me on the internet, I come back and fire, because honey, you trying to make me feel bad, I will make your day feel as worse as you trying to make mine. We all gonna be crying. It is okay to be grateful. It is okay to show appreciation. The person you owe right now appreciation is God, because God did not make a mistake when he put people, even he will put your enemies in your paths to lift you up, because you are his son. The only person you owe complete appreciation in this life is God. Any human being that wants to belittle you so they can feel better about creating you or adding to your success should never be in your path. It is fine sometimes you'll be like, mama, you remember those days when we used to be broke? Thank you. But to say I owe you a lifetime of gratitude because you did one thing for me, nah, we're not doing that. I cannot stand people who don't do things from their souls, and in return they're always willing to help, but they cannot stand seeing that person they helped grow and change and advance into something big. First of all, you call this lady your friend. You've known a lot of her inner dealings and all, and when you needed help again, that she reached out to you, she wanted to bank off you. She wanted to put 35% interest on the money she's giving to you. Like, really? I'm sorry. Hey, God. See, I just recently saw your kitchen and I was like, go Alvin, go Alvin. Like, cut people out your lives. You stop playing. There's some people that even 20, 30 years down the line, they come back to you because they helped you 20 years ago. They feel like you are entitled to help them for the rest of your lives. You owe them. It ain't happening like that. I will help people from the bottom of my soul and keep it pushing. Sometimes people remind me of the things I do and I'm like, I don't even remember that no more, because I did it with a pure soul. And people, you guys are so desperate to keep family and friends in your lives that do not serve your higher purpose. Anyone that does not see the new you should not be in your midst. The person you were yesterday is not the person you are today, and I'm sorry, you will never be pulled down to that level. Learn to walk away from people and things and places that do not serve you. You do not need to be constantly reminded of how miserable and how much struggle you've been through just because one person helped you. Your destiny was never supposed to be down there. You were always supposed to rise, and we will watch you rise. And by the grace of God, this house that people are so envious about, you will end up buying your own. You will end, in Jesus' name, you must buy your own house or Alvin. If you don't buy a house, me and you go fight. And I will tag you in this one, because usually I don't tag people, but I really consider you, because you see, I might not be able to help you financially, but I will support you. I will praise you, and that's my contribution. And when I have plenty money, I'll fire it in you too, so that, you can pepper these people more. Anyway, love you guys. Remember, be grateful when people help you, but that gratitude does not mean you owe them forever, everlasting loyalty in that sense. And when I say everlasting loyalty, I mean they shouldn't use you in return forever and then still belittle you just to make themselves feel good about life. We're not doing that. If any of your families or friends treat you like you're less than what you are, cut them off. Simple. It's that easy.